Canada, a nation built by migrants who took their chances to find a place safe and fertile enough to lead a meaningful life and raise a family. Our forefathers put their blood, sweat, and tears into the making of a nation, which became an epitome of humanity, a nation known for its values, valor, and beauty. Like every other country, we had our struggles and challenges, but we prevailed through the tough times because the foundation was strong and intentions were noble. We all have a past, present, and future, but the past and the future are insignificant if we are not focused on our present. Our today will dictate if we learned anything from the past and if we are serious about the future. We stand alone today, looking at the world change and still trying to understand the reasons behind the deceptions and diplomacies being practiced. Us human beings as a species were never this connected and still isolated ever in our history. As a nation, we are concerned not just about our internal affairs like economy, inflation, tariffs, unemployment, education, political stability, and so on. But all of a sudden, we are concerned about our international borders as well, as our sovereignty is not being taken seriously. Not just on the southern border, but also on the northern Arctic lands, which were being guarded by the icy glaciers and frozen waters for ages. And with the warming up of the environment, a new race has begun. For the melting Arctic, the access is opening to the reservoirs of natural gas and minerals that were buried beneath the thick layers of ice for ages. When we see some countries being aggressive and intrusive with their approach, and we know what those countries are capable of, it does make Canada worried. And we have every right to defend our lands and waters. Our spending habits has changed big time over the past year in terms of defense and global affairs. We are witnessing billions being spent on buying arms and equipment to secure our north, and we see the strategies in place. Why are we standing with Ukraine and providing them with weapons to fight for their own country? Why are we reaching out and clarifying our positions around the world? We need to make people aware of the situation we are in as a sovereign country who just got betrayed by their best friend, best ally, and our partner. We should take this as a wake-up call and as a blessing. We are destined to be the strongest and most capable country in the world. It's time to show the world that being humble does not mean we are weak. We are polite but quite serious about our sovereignty and identity. Us Canadians are known for our hospitality and our commitment to stand with humanity. We have been there for our friends, fighting side by side and making sacrifices wherever needed without seeking any benefits or credits. And we ended up learning our lessons that there are no friends in today's world anymore, and all that's happening out there is pure business. This is not the time to be a liberal or conservative anymore. It's time to be Canadian and set out our priorities straight. This is not the time to showcase our provincial differences with our federal structure, but it's time to show up as one country, one nation, one Canada. None of us is capable enough to guard our international borders on our own. We have to present ourselves as one, despite the numerous constructive disagreements we might have. And the biggest threat looming on our heads that we are totally ignoring is the threat of AI and new technologies at play. We need to regulate the creation, flow, and censorship of information over the digital platforms. We need a centralized and verifiable source of information especially in case of emergencies. We need to stay vigilant and prepared in case of interruptions or hacking of our networks, and what to do if there is such an event and we don't get misguided into a chaos with wrong information. Issues are many and time is the key here. We have a person in charge who has a track record of dealing with financial matters successfully. Mr. Mark Carney is an expert at least in the economic aspect of the country, and that is the most important issue we have today. We need stability in terms of employment, inflation, interest rates, and affordability in general. We need to be able to fulfill our basic needs so we can all put an effort for the progress of the country. We have to focus on our today, where we are and where we are headed. The decisions our government is making are great, but if we are not even aware and informed as responsible citizens, how can we be supportive of the policies and people in charge of our country's future? We should establish a new unbiased and transparent mode of communication between our government and common people to monitor the actions, activities, and accountability. Time has come for Canada to come out of the shell and shine bright. We are sitting on the landmass loaded with untapped natural resources. We need to focus on securing and building infrastructure to utilize those to build an economy strong and self-sufficient. Let's start talking about the challenges we have and the opportunities there are. It's our duty and our right to ask questions and do our part. Let's get to know Canada. Let's start talking about Canada. Let's start standing with Canada and for Canada. And let's start building a futuristic, modern, and still humble, a new Canada.